Welcome to our reading today from the Alive Church Life Transformation Discipleship Plan. Every day we read from the daily reading and the verses chosen for that day. This week, purity. I choose to submit to a life of purity from the inside out by the power of the Holy Spirit. Purity is ushered into my life through a personal relationship with Jesus. I cannot make myself pure, but as a disciple of Jesus, I am called to live a life of purity. My lifestyle and habits do not make me pure, but they are purified through a relationship with Jesus. Through the power of His Word and by the power of His Spirit, I am made pure. It is the purity of Jesus living in me that makes me pure. It isn't something I earn. Though I cannot make myself pure, I can present myself to the purifying process through disciplines of the heart by investing time in reading the Bible, prayer, confession, and obedience. Purity results in living for and obeying Christ, but it is also something I choose by submitting to the Spirit's daily teaching, rebuking, correcting, and training. I choose to submit to a life of purity from the inside out by the power of the Holy Spirit. The work of purity happens within my heart. All the things I do and say to look pure on the outside do not purify my thoughts or intentions. This is only hypocrisy. To give the appearance of being pure on the outside but holding on to secret sin is to live the life of a hypocrite. My heart must be purified for me to live a life of purity. I cannot harbor impure thoughts and motives and claim purity. Purity must happen in my spirit, soul, and heart. Religious acts do not make me pure. I must desire to be pure, godly, and submit to the Spirit's work in my life. I will not become or remain pure by avoiding people living in sin, nor will purity mark my life through meaningless acts of devotion. It is through authentic worship of Jesus, following Him and living in obedience to Him, that my heart is made pure. Other people and messy situations do not remove purity from my life, but sinful thoughts do. Looking down on others without grace and love, letting my mind stray and dwell with longing or anything impure, to harbor wrong motives or bitterness. There is no man-made system for creating a pure heart. God is full of grace and mercy toward me as I grow in purity. He knows there is nothing within me to make me pure, but it is the work of His Spirit. I choose to submit to a life of purity from the inside out by the power of the Holy Spirit. Now we're up to day 7 in our Bible readings for purity this week. Today we wrap up with pure in heart, with the words of Jesus from Matthew 5:8 as part of what's known as the Sermon on the Mount. God blesses those whose hearts are pure, for they will see God. And Mark 7:20 through 23. And then Jesus added, "It is what comes from the inside that defiles you, for from within, out of a person's heart, come evil thoughts, sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, greed, wickedness, deceit, lustful desires, envy, slander, pride, and foolishness. All these vile things come from within. They are what defile you." And our memory verse, 2 Corinthians 6:6. Let's go through this one more time. "We prove ourselves by our purity, our understanding, our patience, our kindness, by the Holy Spirit within us, and by our sincere love." We're honored to be able to provide these daily readings for you. It's a key ministry from Alive Church in Tucson. Find out more about Alive Church at alivechurch.com. Have a great day.